Good morning everyone. I hope this video finds you well. It's Connor 500, clairvoyant horse whisperer on Friday morning. The weekend's almost here and we had a lovely mini jackpot yesterday. Well deserved, well needed. It wasn't quite a jackpot because we only 14 times our money, but we'll definitely take it. It gives us a bit of ammo for May, but I'm not going to cheer too much because the people that have been here for the last couple of months, they know how rough it's been. It was so well deserved to get that yesterday. My commiserations on anyone that missed out. You didn't miss out on the massive jackpot, so don't worry about it too much. But what a fantastic result. I mean, I must admit, my confidence wasn't sky high with that drift on Steppenwolf. I think the stable wouldn't have backed it even with my money. That's the way it was looking like. But that didn't mean anything for Steppenwolf. He did not care. Just cruised along to victory. And then we finally got that second leg of the cross doubles that we deserved. Everything yesterday was so well deserved. Yesterday, days like that is why I'm here. It really, really is. It really, really is. Thank you all so much for being here. Yeah, I was going to say a few things. I had them in mind, but now I'm actually in the middle of the video. I just want to get on with the bet. But I just want to say this. My actual bets in real life, this is a good time to say it, does include many other things than 16-runner handicaps and bad each ways. The simple fact is, these are the only things that I can get on a channel and be confident that in a few hours' time is still going to hold some value for punters. Even if it shortens, say I put something up at 10s and it shortens into 6s, the place half of that bet is going to have shortened just as significantly as the win. So the gap's still going to be there in 16 runners and in bad each ways. But in all of the other types of bet I place, I'll give you an example. I've placed far more shorteners. I've placed far more shortener bets than I ever will on handicaps, ever. And I think that'll be the same for a lot of professional gamblers. Not all, I don't know. But yeah. But I can't just go and put win shorteners on here because anyone who doesn't get there in the first 10 minutes is going to be losing overall. And when I say that I'm thinking about weight of money, to clarify what I mean by weight of money, I mean the amount, whatever I write on this slip, the total amount from every viewer with every bookmaker. We'll have a viewer putting a £5 on with Fred, there'll be another viewer 20 on with Coral, 50 with 365 over there. I need to think the total weight of money attacking that bookmaker. So say the total weight of money is 10 grand, split between stakes, bookmakers, prices. I want as much as that 10 grand to take as much money out of that bookmaker's pocket as possible. Let's move on to today. Don't overstake today. Just pretend that you lost yesterday and stake the same as you did yesterday. There's no need to get super confident now just because we had one win. 2021 is a trial year for everyone just to see whether they would make profit. Did I say 2021? I meant 2022. This is just a trial year for next year, and then you'll be more confident that you'll win. Don't get all jumpy and start overstaking today, because it only takes a few bad days and we'll be back to where we was. Just keep yourself like that, where you was yesterday. Yesterday could have lost. Could have easily have lost. It's very easy to see the margin now. It's very easy to see the margin now we've won. It's a lot more difficult when we've gone on a bad run. But yeah, thank you everyone so much. Thanks for coming along. Thanks for the views. Thanks for the likes, for the subscribes. And thanks to those people that have told other people about it. Yeah, let's get into it today. We've got a lovely day. We've got 3 juicy handicaps. I had to cut one out at one of my favourite tracks, Leopardstown. I don't like cutting out a Leopardstown handicap, let me tell you that. But I've gone with these 5, and we've got 2 Connor 500 races in an absolute double. It's a beautiful bet. Right, we're getting into it. Keep your stakes low. Grind on. And get strapped in. We're starting off Devoted Poet. 100 to 30, bit of a weak price. Make sure you get in BOG. In the 325 at Newbury. It's a 3.5 star. Absolute 3.5 star. But don't misunderstand that. It's a 3.5 star for an each way double with the other 3.5 star. Don't go back in this win only at any costs. Don't do that. Devoted Poet, 100 to 30 in the 325 at Newbury. We've got Tralee Hills. Hope I'm pronouncing that right. Apologies if not. Currently 10 to 1 in the 350 at Newbury. Yeah, if I was going to have a single sole bet on one handicap today, Tralee Hills, 10 to 1 in the 350 at Newbury. We've got Danzan, 12 to 1 in the York race. We've got one race at York today. Slightly disappointed with the amount of bets we've had at York. I am disappointed with that. We've got Danzan at 2 star, 12 to 1 in the 445 at York. The next 3.5 star, one of the two solid best races of the day. You've got to get involved. Manbehindthemoney, 13 to 2 in the 545 at Leopardstown. I've got that as a 3.5 star as well. Manbehindthemoney, 13 to 2. And we're finishing off in the 8 o'clock Leopardstown. I did cut an earlier Leopardstown handicap out. Clueless Hill, 14 to 1. Clueless Hill in the 8 o'clock Leopardstown. That concludes the Lucky 31. We got Devoted Poet, Tralee Hills, Danzan, Manbehindthemoney, and Clueless Hill. We have no cross doubles today, nothing like that. We've got one straight each way double on the two best opportunities of the day. A bookie's nightmare bet. I'm surprised the bookies haven't organised a consortium yet to get me shot. Not to employ me, like a lot of people think, but some kind of hitman. Because if the bookmakers grouped up 20 grand, they all paid a few grand each, paid an assassin to take me out, they'd recoup that money very, very quickly. So I don't know why they're not doing that. If I disappear, you know where I've gone. 100 each way double in the two best opportunities. In the two best opportunities. 325 Newbury, Devoted Poet, 100 to 30. On to Manbehindthemoney, 545 Leopardstown. Okay? Devoted Poet and Manbehindthemoney. I don't know whether that's going to win or lose. Just to be honest with you, I don't. But it is an ultra solid bet. It's the best bet of the day. I don't know whether it's going to win. If it was, I'd go around having the absolute lot on. But I know that it's a tasty little margin in there. And if you get on this bet and it loses, then you've accepted it as you've done the right thing. But don't go too big today, okay? Just because we won yesterday, it only takes a few bad days today. We could get Devoted Poet 4th, Manbehindthemoney unplaced as well, and it only takes a couple of days like that, and you've done what you made yesterday. Keep your stakes what they were yesterday. It gives you a bit of ammo for May. It will stop the ups and downs, okay? Keep your stakes the way they were yesterday. It might be boring, but boring is better than your heart racing because you're doing your mortgage money. Do you know what I mean? There's worse things in life than being bored. I've learned that myself, to be honest, in non-gambling things as well. There's worse things in life than sitting there bored with a chamomile tea. I hope you have a lovely day. I've said everything I've got to say. I just want to end this by saying again, I don't put everything I know on this channel. The only things that I put on this channel are things that I know are going to hold, and also things that I know I can teach the casual punter. Okay, I'm here so you can take something away with you. Sometimes people will come on the comments and they'll say, "Oh, Connor, I realised I picked the same horse as you today, but because I followed what you're doing, and now we've ended up on the same or a similar horse." Perfect. That's why I'm here. I'm here to teach you something to take away with you. I'm not here to give you a load of smoke and mirrors. I've got nothing to sell you. I'm never going to try and make a living out of you. And that's why I'm just trying to give you something you can take away with you. Okay? I hope you have a lovely day. Take care of yourself. Thank you ever so much. I'll see you later. It's the weekend now. Don't go too big today. Connor 500.